Before I start this video is not for criticism. This is just reviewing on a character, so let's begin the video. Hey guys, it's the Mushroom Guardian here, and today we're going to explain about something that I really want to talk about for a couple of years. And this is from an idea from my old video, and this video is called, Why is Jasmine my favorite gym leader? Now, if you want to explain why, I always like Jasmine because I like her in Pokemon Masters, and I do like the Steel type, and I do like how she has a Steelix, and I always wanted to use a Steelix one day. And yeah, basically we're going to explore some deep lore, so let's begin. Now, before I start, this is not for criticizing, so let's explain why. So it all started back in my freshman year of high school, where I played a lot of Pokemon Masters, and I got Jasmine, and basically I had her in Pokemon Masters, and I leveled her up to level 150. And basically, there's another story to this chapter, because something also happened in high school as well. So we are going to another chat thing I did. It's because I found someone named Eve, and basically I remember Gatorex told me that I was being creepy and this was harassment, and basically this was the worst thing I ever did. I wish I never did this in the past. And also, this is why Jasmine's my favorite gym leader. Basically, I'll tell you why Jasmine's my favorite gym leader. It's because of, first up, I always like the Johto region, and I always wanted to be a Steel-type gym leader in Pokemon if I was a Steel-type gym leader. And basically, the fact is that I wish I never saw Eevee again. Like, Gatorex told me that I would never interact with Eevee again because he told me that I would find a real girlfriend in real life. But that didn't happen. And now we get to my worst video I ever made, the top 10 crushes I have in Pokemon. I don't know why I made this video, I just added a lot of protagonists, but okay, I'll tell you a story. I was a failure at finding a girlfriend. Why? Well, it's because of the failures I had, and basically I was failing over and over again. But the first time I hired someone, that was a failure. Second time, I faked a relationship with someone and played a game of Look It, and basically having the nickname I Have a Girlfriend on Book It, that was a failure. The third time was stalking someone online, and that was in Gatorex's stream, and basically Gatorex told me a lesson saying that this was creepy and harassment, and told me to find a real girlfriend in real life, and that was another failure. And then the fourth time, I was underage and overage, the age gap, and that was a failure, and someone told me that I need to find someone my own age. Yeah, that's rough. But anyways, this is a video on Pokemon history. Okay, so if you don't know, the reason why I like Jasmine is because her name, I only know Jasmine from Aladdin and Jasmine from Pokemon. Like, those are the only ones I know. And now we get to something about, I remember something. And now let's go the reasons why I do like Pokemon on Gym Leader Jasmine from Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver and Pokemon Gold and Silver. So the reason why she's my favorite gym leader is because basically I always liked the Steel type. I always liked Amphi. Basically, I remember the story arc with Amphi where I had to return the medicine. Like, that was my favorite part of Pokemon on Johto games, basically returning and giving medicine to Amphi. Like, I had as an Ampharos back then, and basically I never had to use an Ampharos in Soul Silver. I think you probably saw my video called Pokemon Hall of Fame, I beat Soul Silver, And basically, there was no Ampharos. I had as a lantern. And the fact is, basically, I only known 2 Jasmines, and those were fictional character ones. Jasmine from Aladdin, and Jasmine from Pokemon on Gold and Silver and Heart Gold and Soul Silver. Like, those were the only ones I know. But the one that I was good at connecting was Jasmine from Pokemon, because I already know her from Pokemon Masters and the Pokemon Johto games. Like, and also I have watched Aladdin, and I have seen, and also I think there was a reference to the I Can Show You the World Mystic XE video. Is that I said is okay? So I have some bad singing. Like, I'm gonna sing this. I can show you the world, shining, shimmering, splendid. See, my singing hasn't changed since for a while. It's just, my voice has changed a little bit. Because the fact is that my voice has changed. I'm now a grown man. I'm learning my lessons, and basically let me tell you something for a second. What Gatorx said to me was, he said is that I would find someone that can understand my feelings. Gatorx knew I had autism. He saw my voice. He knew that I was disabled. He knew that I had autism. He knew that I had friends who were also disabled. He knew that one of my friends is SMW, who also has a disability. He knew that I have some friends who are deaf, who are blind, who are handicapped, who have ADHD and other stuff. Hey guys, sorry about that, but yes, most of my friends that I have in school, some of them have some disabilities, and yes, one of them, and yes, Gatorix knew that I have autism. He saw my and I have a lot of friends, and I want to tell you something for a second. So, when I was younger, I would always idolize Gatorx. I remember idolizing him when I was younger. I would idolize him everywhere I see him. I would always watch his videos, and his videos were very fun. I always liked his voice saying his, "Hey, it's me, Gatorx, and I'm here to say hello there." Yeah, I remember his "Hey, it's me, Gatorx," and thank you, and his outro, "Thank you for the support of channel members." And I also had another idol. Named Dmitry Mikhailov, the Disney fan. He was my idol. He was the idolizing for animation, and he was the Chicago Bulls of YouTube, and I was the Houston Rockets of that time. I had a lot of 100 hearts from him. He knew that I was idolizing him. This was in the Mystic era. Mystic, mythical, that's my man. Mystic, he's the #1 person in the league. Yeah, like, that was me. I was the Houston Rockets. I was the Houston Rockets of YouTube, and Dimitri was the Chicago Bulls. Like, say Michael Jordan. Like, basically, Dimitri was the Michael Jordan of YouTube, and I was the Houston Rocket, and I was Kevin Durant of the YouTube. Like, I was the Houston Rockets. It's of the league. I was the Houston Rockets of YouTube. And the fact is that I always had autism. I'll tell you a story about my autism and my disability. So, it all started in 2000. I'm not going to say the year. It all started when I was 3 years old. I was diagnosed with autism when I was 3 years old, and I always had it ever since. And I think I have told you this for a while. So, you probably remember seeing my old videos that I'm a little nervous and scared. Like, that's my disability, autism. And when no one knew that I had autism, like when the first time I started YouTube, no one knew that I had autism. And after a few years later, basically, I just revealed my disability to everyone. And when I was when I was 14 years old, like, that's my disability. And the fact is, I always had autism. Like, GatorX knew. The only user that the only user that the only user that knew that I had autism was GatorX. GatorX knew that I had autism. GatorX knew that most of my friends were disabled. GatorX knew that one of my friends, SMW, has a disability. He knew about what happened. GatorX knew about that I was threatened. He knew that I had autism. And the thing is, I don't use autism as an excuse. Like, I have autism myself, but I don't use that as an excuse. Like those other users who say is oh, we have autism, and yeah, I don't excuse that for that. I don't use autism myself. I don't use autism as a excuse. Like, I have autism myself, and I don't use it as an excuse as well. And I had a lot of, when I growed up, basically I had a lot of friends, and I had SMW, and I had his Lost Player 97. Well, Lost Player 97 was an enemy, and yeah. And I think you already know what happened with Lost Player 97. He threatened me, he downloaded appropriate videos, and basically he just became Robert Swift. And yeah. So, let's go to the end. Congratulations, we made it to the end of the video. So, in conclusion, Jasmine's still my favorite gym leader. Yep. Also, I know some real life people with the name Jasmine. Like, I have met a lot of people with that real name. Like, I have met I know is the Aladdin one, and I know the Pokemon one. But anyways, in conclusion, yes, Jasmine's still my favorite gym leader. My opinion hasn't changed since. And Jasmine is still my favorite gym leader. Like, I always liked the Steel type, and I always liked his Olivine City, and also the anime version of her. Like, which one do I like the most? The anime one. But we're not gonna show anime clips because Shopro is gonna kill us all. Yeah, Shopro might kill us all for a copyright infringement. So yeah. Anyways, this is my this is a message that I have to say, everyone. Remember, don't use autism as an excuse. Like, it's your ability. And also, if you hate me, ignore me. And anyways, hey guys, I have to say something here for a second. When this video is uploaded, it'll be uploaded on a Sunday, so this will be a premiere video. Anyways, I want to say hello. I wanted to say is hello to all of you who complain about my videos. It's because I had a lot of schoolwork to do. It's because all the schoolwork I have been doing, and I have been busy with other stuff. Like, I was busy with my family and stuff like that. And basically, I am a YouTube content creator, and I have a lot of things to do. And yeah, thank you for all the support that you have gave me. But anyways, this is the end of the video, and I will see you guys later. This is this is the Mushroom Guardian and Steel Types signing off. Goodbye!